Alright guys, where is the hype? Where is the hype? We talk about the dynamic duo animated movie that's coming out, but why is nobody talking about the dynamic duo that literally just dropped not even a couple days from away from each other? Listen to this. Red Hood, Mezco Red Hood dropped for maybe an hour or two and immediately sold out. And then a couple days before that, we had the Arkham Knight Revoltech Nightwing release. Where is the hype? Where is the hype? Us Bat Family collectors are eating good right now, okay? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And I want to look through these, images with you guys. Because we have, first let's start off with the Nightwing, because the Nightwing is my least favorite release, right? The Nightwing looks okay. I mean, I think the body looks great, but the head sculpt is just... I hate this iteration of Nightwing. I don't like the mask. I think the mask is terrible. And Revoltech is only giving us one face plate with this figure. One face plate. And you have to get a limited exclusive to get a smiling head sculpt, if I'm not mistaken. And this guy's going to cost $80. Get out of here with that. The Mezco is superior to the Nightwing of Revoltech. Hands down. The Revoltech comes with a decent amount of accessories, though. I will not lie. He does come with a lot. But no faces, no expressions on a guy that is super expressive, charismatic, and literally just flirts with every single girl with this, like, no, let me stop. But come on now. What is going on, Revoltech? What is it with these one singular face plates? It is terrible. It's terrible. We got like, what, 3 pairs of hands in a singular hand. We got all these gadgets, all this fancy lightning, whatever, electric zap effects. We got the spinning batons, which is really good, and obviously, you know, we saw that with the Mayfex, but here we have it with the Arkham accurate batons that look thicker, and I'm actually not a big fan of them. I don't like how they look. They look a little funny to me. So I am not a fan of those batons, but they do look accurate. And then I believe there's a picture here where it actually slots into his back. So that's awesome. The body looks great. My only complaint is the faceplate because I hate the mask on this figure. Honestly, I could talk all day about how much I don't like this Revoltech, but as much as I don't like it, I think it actually looks pretty good, and it's a great, solid release from Revoltech. I'm skeptical about how it's going to be. I wonder how the QC is going to be, and it looks solid. It looks solid, right? But just those face plates and the mask and the hair, I never liked the Nightwing look in Arkham Knight, and I really hope LPZZ or in our Make an Arkham City Nightwing, man, that will be glorious. But anyways, moving on to the Red Hood. I literally love this figure. This figure is literally peak 9.5 out of 10 without even needing to pose it, because I have seen this figure in person. It looks great. The only complaint that I'm gonna nitpick this off the figure already, it does not have an unmasked Jason Todd head sculpt. And why does it not have an unmasked Jason Todd head sculpt with the red mask on? Why does it not have it? You know, it's crazy to me. This figure was $148 shipped, and it is a limited exclusive, I believe, which is why it sold out so quickly. People were saying it might be due to some licensing issues or whatever. And hey, don't get me wrong, this guy is loaded with accessories. He got 10 hands. He got like 2 dual pistols with the mags coming out, and he got like a sniper rifle or a rifle. He has a knife, 2 crowbars, and then the firing accessories that you can plug into the ends of the weapon. So this guy is solid. He got an extra 2 head sculpts, I believe, one with white eyes. I actually don't know. It says 2 interchangeable head sculpts. I wonder what the first one is different from the second. But like, I think this figure has no unmasked head sculpt, and I would love to be proven wrong. You know, I love to be proven wrong, but from the looks of it, it does not appear that we get an unmasked head sculpt, and that sucks. You know, I know, like, it's not a big deal, but to me it is, because when I want Jason, when I want Red Hood, I want to see his face. Just like I have Nightwing and I see the blue mask on him, I want to see the red mask on Nightwing. I'm talking about like you know, those like typical superhero masks that they wear. Like maybe a similar head sculpt to the Hush, the one that came with Hush. Why couldn't they give us that here, man? And the head sculpt looks good too. It didn't even have to have the mask on, but just unmasked where you can hold the helmet. It irks my soul because we finally got a great Red Hood figure aside from the Revoltech that came out and got reissued. Man, this figure looks great, and it would have been perfect It would have just had that unmasked head sculpt. But enough complaining. You know, this figure looks great. The jacket looks great. The abdomen looks great. The armor plating, the padding, it all looks great. You know, the materials here are not going... I don't have any concern with the legs in terms of the material being used. The only concern that I really have is the jacket being a cheap material, and also how much you can mess around with the ab crunch. But seeing how, you know, Nightwing poses, I kind of don't have that concern here. I'm just very worried what leather or what material they used for that jacket, and I really hope it doesn't peel. I don't believe it will. I think it'll be just fine. You also see the details on the gloves that make it look like biker gloves. That looks fire. You know, you got the knee pads. They look like bicycle knee pads. You got like these blades coming out of the shin on the side. Not really the shin, but the side of the leg. And you got working holsters that he can put his weapons in, his dual pistols. So, man, this is looking solid right here. It's looking solid. And it's so sad that he sold out so quickly. So quickly. I thought he was going to be up, you know, for a week, maybe a month. I didn't catch that it was an exclusive. I read it very quickly when I was about to pre-order him, but I didn't notice. And he just vanished. I was like, whoa, where did he go? Like, people didn't even get the chance to see him on the website. He's gone. He wasn't even on Big Bad. I was refreshing Big Bad. I was like, where is he at? Because I was debating between buying him on Big Bad or buying him on Mezco website. So it's just so crazy to me that he just immediately vanished off the face of the earth, and he's probably not going to return until next year. I didn't even get to check when he releases. Bro, I literally got on the website, put in my information, bought him, done deal. And then I just completely forgot about it until later, and I was like, wait, this guy was $148. And then I was like, wait, he's not on the website anymore. And then I was like, wait, when does he even release? Nah, but who knows? I'm going to have to just double check on when he releases. It doesn't even matter. I was trying to get the pictures to show you guys of like the figure itself, and it's not even on the website. So it's like, how do you even get access to this if he's not on the website anymore? Like, I don't even think I'm able to see the information of this figure, even though I bought it. Like, obviously I can see the receipt, but like, can I even like get the information of the figure? Like, you kind of just like took him down, and I'm kind of trying to see, you know, if I'm gonna know when I'm gonna get him. Bro, this is so crazy. I logged in and I'm looking at the figure, and it doesn't even tell me when it's coming. So I literally just have no idea when it's coming. That is so crazy to me. I didn't even get to check when it releases. It just vanished. It's gone. But like, that's not your problem. I guess that's my problem now. But let me know your thoughts on the Nightwing. Let me know your thoughts on the Red Hood. Let me know if you guys are gonna be, well, if you guys picked up the Red Hood, or if you guys are going to pick up or have picked up the Nightwing or put them on pre-order. Let me know your thoughts on the figures. Nightwing being $80 is kind of crazy, but he does come with solid amount of accessories. Just they both lack faceplates or like head sculpts, and it's really disappointing to me that the Red Hood doesn't have the unmasked. And I'm gonna drop it now because I know it's not that big of a deal, but it's just like, wow, it hurts me. It's like, where's that Jason Todd head sculpt, right? But solid releases, solid figures. The dynamic duo is getting love, and with that movie coming out, the animated movie, like, I'm even more excited. Hope you guys are excited. We're eating good, guys. I showed you guys a preview of this Red Hood at San Diego Comic-Con about a couple months ago, 2 months ago. But man, solid releases. I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.